Dirty Rob from the West Michigan Trail Runners and the Gazelle Sports Dirty Herder with this week's review of the Ultra Superior 2.0 version 2.0. Ultra, true to their nature, always looking to make their shoes better, listening to their customers' complaints, redid this shoe because the first version ran short. Personally speaking, I've owned every pair of Superiors. I wanted to own the 2.0 version 1, but it ran a half size tight. They don't make a 13.5 for big feet people like me. The 15s felt sloppy, so I was heartbroken and thought, man, I'm not going to be able to wear the new Superiors. And then they fixed it. And they made a shoe that is true to length and way better. Kind of. Let's talk about the Superior 2.0, version 2.0, identified by the cool diamond print in case you're wondering how to tell them apart. This is the one that fits appropriately in the lengthwise department. So let's look at it. Plenty of padding on the tongue. Lace guidance is a little low, but it didn't produce any hot spots. A lot of us do lace lock on these when we run them. So I suspect that's why it's so low, so it's out of the way. The upper material is kind of like a nylon, almost like a windbreaker material. So plenty of light shines through it. It's comfortable, it's breathable. I haven't run it in the heat yet because it's not hot here in Michigan, but I suspect it'll be just fine. I don't think it'll be a problem. I know I ran it in the snow and ice once and my feet were really cold. So it's gonna be breathable. Plenty of padding on the collar here. The only stitching in the whole upper is along this kind of heel counter here. Gator trap ever present on all Ultra Trail shoes. Toe box, again, foot shaped, so plenty wide there. Big, huge toe rand across the front, little rubber collet if you'd like to kick trees. The toe rand, though, you notice the protection runs really high over the top of the foot. That is going to be an issue, which I'm going to talk about. So overall, though, the upper continues to improve the fit, not as much space in the heel. There's no extra material. There's no problem with any kind of flex. I love the upper. I love how 99.9% of this thing fits through the upper, way better than in the 1.5. We'll exclude the 2.0 version 1 from our discussion there. Midsole, inner flex, and A-bound. There's classic technologies. 21 millimeters high if you exclude the Stone Guard. Compare that to the 25 of the Lone Peak and the 36 of the Olympus. So this shoe is intended to give you more trail feel, more ground feel, get you closer to the ground, and make your footwork a little more. I mean, I can bend this thing any way I want to, which is good in my mind. Trail Claw outsole, plenty of traction. I love the outsole versus the last version. Last version was good in the majority of conditions, but I felt like when it got really nasty that the outsole on the version 1.5 kind of let me down a little bit. But again, hard to complain about that when you're running in the nastiest of conditions. But this stuff, snow and ice, not a problem. I've been sacrificing my Lone Peaks in the spring mud here in West Michigan, so I haven't tested this one in it, but I'm confident that's gonna be fine because I put it through the snow and the ice and it did fantastically through that. So as I mentioned, 21 millimeters here, 25 to the Lone Peak, 36 to the Olympus, 11.4 ounces, 12.2 with the Stone Guard. So I'm sure if you have a normal sized foot, it's gonna be a sub 10 ounce shoe. So it really gives you the kind of that close to the ground, go fast feel. And you do, you feel like you can really dig and fly here. For those of you who hate the trail rudder, it's still there in this version, a little shorter, a little thicker. I know people have complained about it. I have never ever had a problem with it, gator or not, of anything being thrown up into the back of my foot or into the shoe because of this on any of their trail shoes. But for those of you who hate it, it's still there, sorry. So all in all, 99% of the shoe is fantastically improved. If you're a Superior person and you have been through all the versions, I know you're gonna love this shoe. Sadly, I do have a small personal complaint, and that is this giant toe rand. It's very shallow. In my right big toe, which has a very small, subtle curl up to it, bangs on this. It bangs a lot and presses if this is in the shoe. With this taken out, it's still pressing us a little bit. Oh, Ultra, if you could just add a little bit of stack height, a little bit of width, a little volume, whatever, to this toe box, it would be so much better. Sadly, though, this shoe is not going to earn the esteemed spot in the trunk of my car because of that and only that. My left foot loves the shoe. Almost all of my right foot loves the shoe. My right big toe does not. Because even standing in the shoe, I can feel the pressure on this toe rand. And if you look at it really carefully, you can see it's actually two materials. There's a break in it. Right where my fingernail is, there's a break. So from my fingernail to the tip of the shoe, it's a very thick, dense, durable rubber. And from my fingernail up towards the shoe or up towards the foot, it's a softer, more flexible rubber like this green color, which I'm sure is there to protect the shoe from your nails. My big toe hits the dense, not flexible rubber, and it presses up against it, and the shoe doesn't move. So it's fighting against my toe. So I'm running down the trail and I hop over a log, hop off a rock, my toes are gonna flex. This pushes and it's uncomfortable. So it's not a mileage issue. It's just it's a volume issue. This toe rand area is too shallow for my toes. So sadly, it is not going to earn a spot in the trunk of my car. But I really encourage you guys to try it out and get out and run in the shoe. If you've been a Superior fan, I suspect you're going to love the new version because it's awesome. If you've never tried it, I would still encourage you to try it because there's nothing like this feel, this flex. You're high off the ground, high enough off the ground that you're not going to feel every little stick and rock, but your foot and your lower leg are still going to get a great workout. But if you do know or you think or trust that your toes have a small little curl up and that toe box heights become an issue with you, make sure you try this on before you get it. Because I'm worried that this is going to be a deal breaker for more than people than just myself. So that's it. The Altra Superior 2.0, version 2.0, improved in every way but one small one. Altra, I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Sadly, this one's not going to be my new favorite shoe. I still have the Lone Peak though in the Olympus, which by the way, video coming up soon. But I know a lot of Superior people who are going to love this shoe. So Superior shoe people, not just Superior people. So that's it, gang. Video's done for the week. I appreciate your time and comments as always. Please keep them coming. I try to improve these videos based on your feedback. Any questions and concerns, put them in the notes below. Otherwise, I'm out for the day. I'm going running. I hope you guys have a chance to get out and enjoy this awesome early spring weather we're having. So appreciate your time as always. I'm Dirty Rob. I'm out.